The longer you have to wait for something, the more you will appreciate it when it finally arrives. The harder you have to fight for something, the more priceless it will become once you achieve it. And the more pain you have to endure on your journey, the sweeter the arrival at your destination. All good things are worth waiting for and worth fighting for. With this motivational quote, a very good morning to all my dear students. I hope that you all are in good health. This is Shreya Jadhav welcoming you all to my e-learning channel, and today we are going to learn English, grammar, direct and indirect speech, part 2. So let us go through the basics again in this second video also. Let us have a quick revision of what we have done in our first video. Direct speech. Actual words spoken by the person or a speaker is given in inverted commas after the speaker and the reporting verb. For example, Meena said, comma, double inverted commas open. Arsh is an active boy, double inverted commas close. So over here, speaker, who is Meena, comes first, followed by the reporting verb. Over here, next to Meena, the reporting verb is said. Said is the past tense of say. A comma is placed after the reporting verb to separate it from the verb of the spoken sentence. The spoken sentence is put inside the inverted commas. Over here you can see that Arsh is an active boy. That whole sentence is being put in double inverted commas. The first word of the sentence starts with capital letter. Now let us know about the indirect speech. Here there is no use of inverted comma. The speech is written in a manner as if it is to be reported to another person, that is the third person. Such speech is called indirect speech. For example, Meena said, comma, double inverted commas open, Arsh is an active boy. This sentence is in direct narration given. Now when we change this in indirect, how it will turn? Let us see. Meena said that Arsh was an active boy. One important thing which you can see over here is that the double inverted commas have been removed. No use of inverted comma has been done. Comma is removed after the reporting verb, that is said. The reported sentence is placed without inverted commas. Mostly the sentence in reported speech is followed by that. So after the reporting verb we are supposed to add and put one conjunction, and that conjunction majorly is that. But we have seen that according to the types of sentences, the reporting verb changes. There is change in the verb according to the tense of the reporting verb. That over here in the sentence, indirect speech is was given. Now when we change that into indirect, it had become was. So there is a simple rule that simple present tense changes into simple past tense. Now let us understand types of sentences. Assertive sentence, or you can also say it as a declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, exclamatory sentence, imperative sentence, let sentence, optative sentences. Now in the previous video we have learned the rules and regulations of what and how are we supposed to change them. So now let us go through that which reporting verb you are supposed to use along with the conjunction. So the first one is assertive sentence. Over there the reporting verb said may change into told or may remain said only. And the conjunction that is being used. In the second sentence, that is the interrogative sentence, over here the reporting verb said changes into asked or questioned. And the conjunction over here we have two parts. If there are modal questions like can, could, may, might, will, shall, if the questions are being put forward with modal questions, then we are supposed to use if or whether. If the question is starting with WH, then there is no need for putting the conjunction. Then the sentence is supposed to be changed into a simple statement. Next one is exclamatory sentence. Over here, the reporting verb said changes into exclaimed, exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow, exclaimed with surprise. According to the emotions given in the question, you can put forward. And the conjunction that is being used. For imperative sentence, we have the reporting verb said that changes into requested, ordered, suggested, advised, etc. And the conjunction used over here is to. Change in tenses. If the direct speech is in simple present tense, it changes into simple past tense. If the direct speech is in present continuous tense, it changes into past continuous tense. If the direct speech is in present perfect tense, indirect changes into past perfect. If the direct speech is in simple past tense, it changes into past perfect tense. If the direct speech is in past perfect tense, it will be same in past perfect tense only. If the direct speech is in simple future tense, it shall remain the same, simple future tense. Over here the words you are supposed to see, you can see in the table also. If the future perfect tense is given, then we change that into past perfect tense. Change in auxiliary verbs. Now which words you are supposed to change specifically? So am is changes into was, are changes into were, has or have changes into had, do not does not changes into did not, was and were changes into had plus past participle, did not changes into had not plus past participle, can changes into could, will changes into would, shall changes into should, may changes into might. Now words expressing time and place. Now changes into then. Here changes into there. Ago changes into before. Thus changes into so. Today changes into that day. Tomorrow changes into the next day. Yesterday changes into the day before or the previous day. Last night changes into the night before the previous night. Tonight changes into that night. This changes into that. These changes into those. So now let us proceed and look forward. Change in pronoun. I changes into he, she, it. My and mine changes into his, her, hers, its. Me changes into him, her, it. We changes into they. Us changes into them. Our or ours changes into their or theirs. You changes into him, her. Now, in the previous video, we have learned, according to the types of sentences, how we are supposed to change the sentences from direct narration to indirect way. Today, we will be learning and going through how we shall be changing the paragraphs. Okay, because in exams, you will not be asked according to sentences. They will give you a short conversation or they will give you a small paragraph which you are supposed to change in indirect narration. So now let us have a look around it. The first one, I thought to myself, comma, without stopping, comma, double inverted commas open. What can be the matter now? Then, as I hurried by, as fast as I could go, the blacksmith, watcher, who was there with his apprentice reading the bulletin, called after me, don't go so fast, bub. You'll get to your school in plenty of time. So you can see over here, this is a direct question being put forward. What you can observe over here, here there is use of comma, here inverted commas are being used, over here the interrogative sentence is also there, over here assertive sentence is also there, over here exclamatory sentence is also there. So all the rules and regulations, you are supposed to keep that in mind. When you change that in indirect narration, but the first and the foremost thing you are supposed to keep in mind is you are not supposed to use any inverted commas over here, and you will not be using any punctuation marks, only full stop, nothing else. Yes, you are not supposed to put question mark, you are not supposed to put exclamatory mark, you are not supposed to use any of them. You are just supposed to express those marks in words. So let us go through the answer. I thought to myself, comma, without stopping, as to what could be the matter then. Then, as I hurried by, as fast as I could go, the blacksmith, watcher, who had been there with his apprentice reading the bulletin, called after me to not go so fast. He exclaimed that I would get to my school in plenty of time. So you can see over here that what the WH question being used over here, that is now changed into a sentence formation. Then you can see over here that there are tense changes being done. Then the last sentence which we have, don't go so fast, bub. In that sentence, that actually is an exclamatory sentence. So over here the reporting verb not to is being used. You can see over here. We are supposed to use not to, the conjunction I am talking about. And as it was an exclamatory sentence, what we have done, instead of putting that mark, we have put he exclaimed that. So all the punctuation marks are being changed into words. The second one, Mukesh announces, comma, double inverted commas open, I will be a motor mechanic, double inverted commas close. But the garage is long way from his home. I will walk, he insists. So now let us go through the answer. Mukesh announces that he will be a motor mechanic, but the garage is a long way from his home. So he insists that he will walk. So what have we done over here? The first sentence is a simple or assertive or declarative sentence. So we have written Mukesh announces. In place of comma and inverted commas, we have put that. I will change into he will become a motor mechanic. Then that inverted commas we are supposed to remove. But the garage is a long way from his home. And then we will be writing so he insists that he will walk. The third sentence. You must have patience, my little girl, said the father. As soon as he gets clean and dressed up, you will see something different. Last night he was naturally embarrassed. The tramp manners will fall away from with him the tramp clothes. So now in the indirect narration it would be the father told his little girl that she must have patience. As soon as he got clean and dressed up, she would see something different. The previous night, he had been naturally embarrassed. The tramp manners would fall away from him with the tramp clothes. So over here, in the sentence we can see that first in double inverted commas, what the sentence has been said is put forward, and then it is written said the father. So first we are supposed to start with that. The father told his little girl. Then we have put the conjunction that. She must have patience. Then the double inverted commas are supposed to be removed. As soon as he gets changes into got. Clean and dressed up. She will changes into would. She would see something different. Last night changes into the previous night. He was changes into had been naturally embarrassed. The tramp manners will changes into would fall away from him with the tramp clothes. The fourth sentence, he said, comma, double inverted commas open. Now we are really going to get some water, woman. The woman replied, yes, God willing. The answer is, he told the woman that then they were really going to get some water. The woman agreed and said that God willing they would get the rain. So over here he said changes into he told. Then we are supposed to put he is talking to whom? It is not given in the first line but it is mentioned in the second one. He told the woman. Then the conjunction is supposed to be added, that is that. Now changes into then. So the sentence would be he told the woman that then. We changes into they, are changes into were. So they were really going to get some water. The woman is saying over here yes. You can see the word yes, God willing. That yes, we are supposed to change in a word called agreed. The woman agreed and said that God willing they would get the rain. The fifth one. He said to his sons, comma, double inverted commas open. These aren't raindrops falling from the sky. They are new coins. The big drops are 10 cents pieces and the little ones are fives. So the indirect narration would be, he told his sons that those weren't raindrops falling from the sky. They were new coins. The big drops were 10-cent pieces and the little ones were 5. So over here, he said to changes into he told. His sons remains same. Then in place of comma, we are supposed to put that, as it is an assertive sentence, that these changes into those. Aren't changes into weren't. Raindrops falling from the sky. It will remain same. They are new coins changes into they were new coins. The big drops are changes into were 10-cent pieces, and the little ones over here also are changes into were 5s. And the most important thing which you are supposed to keep in mind is we are supposed to remove double inverted commas. We are not supposed to use them. The sixth one. The postmaster said, comma, double inverted commas open. What faith! I wish I had the faith of the men who wrote this letter. So over here it would be the postmaster exclaimed that the man had faith and he wished that he had the faith of the men who had written that letter. Over here there is one minute mistake, that in place of comma at the end of letter there should come an exclamatory mark. Sorry for that. So over here the postmaster. Now in place of writing said, we'll be writing exclaimed that. And then we are supposed to change this in assertive and a simple sentence. That men had faith and he wished that he had the faith of the men who had wrote changes into written, and this changes into that, who had written that letter. The seventh one. All shoes are alike, Peggy said, asked. Wanda replied, oh no, every pair is different. All colors, all lined up. So over here, the indirect narration would be, Peggy asked if all her shoes were alike. Wanda negated and said that every pair was different. They were all colors and all lined up. So over here you can see that first in double inverted commas it is been mentioned, and then it is replied Peggy asked. It is written in that format. Now we shall start with this. Peggy asked. Now you can see over here all shoes are alike. She is asking. But this question specifically is in a model question format. So we will be using here if or whether, either of one. So Peggy asked if all her shoes are changes into were alike. Now Wanda replied, oh no. You can see over here. So that in place of writing oh no in indirect narration, we have written a specific word for that. That is Wanda negated, means she said no. And said, that we will be adding these words over here. Said that every pair is changes into was. Every pair was different. They were all colored and all lined up. Remember one thing, if a question is there, then you will be putting over here asked or questioned or inquired. You will be removing all the exclamatory words and marks which are being put. No double inverted commas, and one thing that you are just supposed to put a full stop. Eighth one. Miss Mason said, comma, double inverted commas open. I am very happy to say that Wanda Petronsky was the winner of the girls' medal. Unfortunately, Wanda has been absent from school for some days and is not here to receive the applause that is due to her. Let us hope she will be back tomorrow. Now, class, you may file around the room quietly and look at her exquisite drawings. So, the indirect narration of this para would be Miss Mason said. That part would remain as it is. Then in place of comma, we put there that. Then we'll be adding I am changes into she. I changes into she. Am changes into was. Miss Mason said that she was very happy to say that. Wanda Petronsky was the winner of the girls' medal. See, over here no major changes are there. It is been written as it is only. In place of comma we have used that. In place of I we have used she. Am changes into was. Apart from that, everything is as it is. Unfortunately, Wanda had been absent. Has been changes into had been absent from the school for some days, and is not changes into was not there to receive the applause that was due to her. Is due to changes into was due to her. She wanted them to hope that she would be there. She would be back the next day. So, means over here let us hope changes into she wanted. Miss, over here it is given Miss Mason is talking and she is saying. So, over here we have mentioned she wanted them. Over here them means the students. She wanted them to hope that she will changes into would be back tomorrow changes into the next day. Then she told the class. Now class changes into then she told the class that is the conjunction being put over here, that you might file. That changes into they might file around the room quietly and look at her exquisite drawings. So, dear students, have you seen this? This is so simple. You are just supposed to follow certain rules. You are supposed to keep that in mind while you change the sentences, whether they have been asked as an individual sentences or if they have been given you in a conversation format or they have given you in a para format. This is how you change the direct and indirect narration. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. If you still have any doubt or queries, you can comment down in a comment section. Thank you very much.